It is my distinct honor to introduce into the 2024 National Fitness Hall of Fame, Mr. Richard Derwald.
A lot of good things have happened to me, and all those good things that have happened to me were because of fitness. It changed my entire life. The trajectory of my whole life changed just because of fitness, and just because I wanted to be a wrestler.
So just because you're young and maybe in the best shape of your life, except for Richard Derwald, who's in great shape no matter how old he is.
I think you're going to especially enjoy today because we're going to do a series that a lot of people at Club 99 at the centers call No Pain, All Gain. Hi, this is Richard Derwald. I guess I'm kind of known as Mr. Fitness here in Erie County. We've all been exposed every time we read a newspaper, a magazine, turn on television. No matter what we're looking at, we get a different story on what constitutes a good diet. My name is Richard Derwald. I've been involved in physical fitness for more than 65 years. During that time, I've been a competitive weightlifter, a competitive bodybuilder, and even a professional wrestler. I've been involved in working with senior citizens. It's funny, I have a difficult time saying that because I am one. Let's face it, I mean, we're all gonna get older, but we should do everything we can for ourselves to live our life as full as we can. Instaflex Advanced did that for me. Over the years, I believe that other people could benefit by my experiences and the things that I had learned. So I became an author for international and national health and wellness magazines. Locally, I authored articles in Living Prime Time, Forever Young, and After 50 magazines. I found out that I could no doubt reach more people by utilizing the media. Currently, I'm on Senior Radio Buffalo, was hosted by Linda Pellegrino. I've also appeared on Crossroads, and that was for more than a decade with the host there, Peter Anderson. And I was featured on a special, Be Healthy for Life, on PBS. For the past 25 years, I've been the director and the coordinator of the Erie County Senior Fitness Program, which is now the largest county-sponsored senior fitness program in all of New York State. Here's a song that I wrote in about 1955.
Where are we going? 7.
And you know what you're talking about because you're in great shape. Look at those arms.
Good to be back.
Thank you.
In 1999, I was inducted into the Ilio DiPaolo Hall of Fame.
Way to go!
Yeah, I was the one learning more about you all. I was the last one who was inducted in, but I went to the dressing room and we did these in the 50s and they're doing them now today. So if anybody's watching out there and they have a partner they can do these with, I'm going to show you we each take a
regular towel.
Just a regular towel, folks, nothing in it.
Yeah, nothing in it plus nothing in the towel.
And she says if I could just, the weight she felt was a lot of her problem.
We're looking at you on the screen, Angela. You look a lot different today. How do you feel? How was it time to work with Richard?
Oh, he's wonderful. He's an inspiration.
We're going to go to selected senior centers throughout Erie County and present a series of seminars.
Talk about diet and exercise. There's a lot of new things happening, even in the diet field. They have things now called engineered foods. I myself, as you know from the pool, I'm over 60. I know that. It's unbelievable. Yeah, can I take my coat off? Or yeah, I know that. Why not? You're surprising our camera operators, but look at this man. He looks up.
Richard Derwald himself, Richard Derwald, fitness coordinator, Erie County Senior Services, to learn about an incredibly simple yet effective exercise tool. You brought it with you. What is it?
You're right. It's incredibly simple. It's called a exercise resistance band.
Okay.
And the people who have probably had shoulder surgery or knee surgery have probably used these, but now they found out, show that it's an incredible vehicle for exercise.
Well, I got to tell
Fitness, who's here each Living Primetime telecast. Welcome, Richard.
It's good to be here, Gary.
What do you have today?
Well, first of all, I have to comment on the show. It's just great. All the good things that are happening here. Well, there's something else good happening here, too. ECMC has just put in an angioplasty.
Hey, welcome to the Pete and Reach Show. We got a guest that makes us look like we're really out of shape.
Yeah. We've seen you on TV, radio, magazines, books. So how did you get into health and fitness? Like, how did that come about?
This is right out of the Charles Atlas ads. And it's not so funny. One of the first things they ever had in my hand was a Charles Atlas course and a magazine, which I'll talk about a little bit later. When I was a young boy growing up in Buffalo, New York, I was probably 5 or 6 years old. I used to ride my tricycle up and down the sidewalk and down in the neighborhood. And as one house I went by every day, and there was an older gentleman sitting up there. I think he was in a rocking chair. I'm not exactly sure. But I'd drive by every day, and he would smile and he'd wave, and I would smile and I'd wave back. And this went on every single day. And I started to think to myself, he's in the chair. He seems like a real nice guy, but I've never seen him walk around the porch. I've never even seen him stand up. And I was a little concerned about that. So I went home and I asked my mother, I says, Mom, the fella down the street. She goes, yeah. I says, I've never seen him walk around. I'm a little bit worried about him. I've never even seen him stand up. Is there something wrong with him? She goes, honey, you've got to remember, he's an elderly gentleman. He's probably over 60 years old. And I thought to myself, is this what we can expect after 60? The answer is no, because we have to remember that the year was 1941, and at that time, the average longevity in this country was less than 64 years. Incredibly, some people still believe that reaching age 60 tends to mark the beginning of the end, when in fact, age 60 can mark the beginning of the best phase of your life, but that's up to you.
You've got the power.